Do they always have to go bigger?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grant. You're watching Suburban Nerd, this channel where I give my nerd reviews. On today's nerd news, I also do movie reviews. Today's movie I'm going to be reviewing is Jurassic World Dominion. Anyways, I know it went a little bit longer than I should have get with that echo, but that's pretty much what this movie was. It went a lot longer than it should have been. But if you guys never seen my reviews, I pretty much give a quick synopsis of it. I give my goods, I give my pros, my cons, then I give it a grade. That's my review. So, to start off, this movie is the second, or it's the third in the Jurassic World trilogy, or if you want to look at it, is the sixth in the Jurassic series in general. It continues the storyline from the last one. I think it was Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom or something like that, where Bryce Dallas Howard's character and Chris Pratt, they've actually taken the clone and pretty much adopted her and were raising her, but the world's looking for her because she's a clone of the daughter of the guy that started the whole Jurassic Park. She gets kidnapped along with Blue's offspring. And then there's a whole nother story where these locusts that were created by the crazy scientist, rich corporation, and that are wiping out all the plants except for the plants that were grown from the seeds from the plant. So, trying to get the market out and try and get rid of them. And there's a lot of dinosaurs, and then they somehow come together. And Jessica Bloom's in it. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the synopsis you need to know, right? So, I'm going to go into my pros. There were dinosaurs. There was Jeff Goldblum. Pretty much that's it. I know it's crazy it sounds. What's the thing is crazy is this movie was not the trash fire. This movie was not the dumpster fire that they made it out to seem like, from all the talks. I actually like this movie better than Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, because Fallen Kingdom just had some stuff, nonsensical stuff that just really didn't make sense. How Chris Pratt could outrun the smoke and the steam coming from and the ash coming from a volcano. On top of that, when it caught up to him right at the end, right before he fell off, it should have still just singed them and burnt them to death. And then also when they're down in the water, somehow he's able to get her out of the power with the water and them not drown. The whole thing was just nonsensical, especially with this whole thing, aim a little laser, and they brought that into this movie. So, like I said, there was some good dinosaur action. Pros as far as if you came here for dinosaur action, that's what this movie had. It had dinosaur action, it had Jeff Goldblum. That's all a lot of people really need. So, that being said, you had the soundtrack, and so it blares out after a while. That being said, I'm gonna go into my cons. My cons is this movie was too goddamn long. Secondly, this was two movies fused together, and it wasn't a good fusion like, hey, you got your peanut butter on my chocolate. Hey, you got your chocolate on my peanut butter. No, this was two different movies that they took the character, Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler. They took the characters from the first movie series, right? And then they tried to, because they didn't want to, because the whole thing with the clone and Blue's offspring being kidnapped, they already did it. Those two people already did it in I believe it's the second movie where they went there to find, or was it the third movie? They all blur together. They went there to find the kid that gets stranded on the thing to save a kid. So no, you can't give them the same task. So their task was to find out what was going on with these locusts that are killing all the plants. And somehow it ties into the same company that kidnapped the girl and Blue's offspring, And they spent so much time on these goddamn locusts, man. If they just wanted to, I guess they wanted to somehow fit them both in. And yes, it fitted in, but it felt a little forced. You know what I'm saying? I still love Malcolm. Jeff Goldblum's character was the best part, because whenever he said anything, it was gold. Anything that came out this dude's mouth in the movie, everyone was laughing. Everyone was laughing. That was the best part. But except when it came to the whole rest of the thing, and then the rich guy was almost like I guess it was supposed to be a play off of super rich, awkward people. Maybe from Tesla guy. I don't know. I don't know if it was it seemed like they were just going off of that. But I sort of like the twist where you didn't know the main black guy in this movie, if he was on the side of the good, on the side of the bad. And then also you had another black character whose mainstay, I forget what her name was, something Watts, Kyla Watts, and she's a plane operator that you see in the trailer, and she definitely, her personality really did lend well to the movie, so I give it that. But as far as negatives, the movie was too long. They focused too much on these locusts. They felt forced as far as bringing the two people together for the last movie. There was no conclusion. As far as dinosaurs, I know the other dinosaurs are like, what if they get out? In this one, it's normalized. There's black markets that are kidnapping dinosaurs and then killing them, cutting them and selling them off. So dinosaurs, Jurassic World, it's already happened. Dinosaurs are just a given. It's a given. That's what we live in now. So I was thinking that they were going to try and figure out some way to get rid of them, extinct them. Nope. We're just going to have to live peacefully with these crazy big-ass dinosaurs that could kill you at any moment. We're already worried about the whole, wolves or anything out in the forest, but now we got to worry about big-ass Tyrannosaurus Rex or raptors or spitting thing. I don't know. It's just crazy. But that's pretty much what the movie was. Going from the standpoint of, I didn't expect much from this movie. I went in expecting the worst of the worst, but it wasn't as bad. So I'm going to have to give this movie a C+. C+, why? Because if you came here for Dr. Ian, Malcolm, Jeff Goldblum's character, and if you came in here for dinosaur action where a lot of dinosaurs kill a lot of people, that's what this movie's going to give you. So if you're a regular person that wants to see that, this might be a movie that you might want to see, you know what I'm saying? But if you're looking for anything where like a coherent story that's like doesn't seem like it's too forced, then you might not like it. That's where a lot of people might find this movie not really bad. Really bad, but I found it better than the last one. It definitely story-wise was a lot better than the last one. So thank you. If you like this review, just comment down below. Share, like, tell all your friends, tell your kids, tell your wife, tell your husband, tell everybody, and to get this channel growing a little bit better. So thank you. I'm Wes Grant. Suburban Nerd. This is Suburban Nerd, and you've just been notified. Catch you guys on the next review.